Jump off that exhausting hamster wheel and into balanced living with Dr. Marissa.
Promise you joy in the mystery.
Dr. Marissa, also known as the Asian Oprah. Her mission, to be a beneficial presence on the planet. Her purpose, to be your personal advocate to live, laugh, love, learn. Her life motto, don't die wondering. Take back your life with Dr. Marissa Pay.
And welcome. You're tuned in to Take My Advice. I'm not using it. Get balanced with Dr. Marissa, the morning show here on KCAA, NBC News, CNBC News, NBC Sports Radio Station, AM 1050, FM 106.5, home to the Asian Oprah, and number one talk in the IE. Thank you very much. And streaming everywhere. iHeartRadio, Spotify, iTunes, TuneIn, Audible, Amazon Music, Tiki Lab, Rumble, Podchaser, Shrieker, Speaker, and more. Why so many places? I want to maximize my splatter zone for more hope and happiness. So we don't talk about the headlines. You can get that anywhere if you're expecting it here. I'm so sorry. I do not want you starting the day with a case of the 4 A's: angry, aggravated, afraid, or anxious. Instead, I want you to feel amazing. So I have topics and guests to that. And today is no exception. It is time for Straight Talk with myself and
Ricky Rebel. Hello. Good morning.
Ricky is, in addition to being one of my co-hosts, is a Billboard Top 40 recording artist, as seen on tour with Britney Spears. He's been a Grammy member and voting right now since 2017. And let's see, he was discovered by Michael Jackson, signed to his label on Sony, and later signed to Madonna's record label Maverick Records. He launches his rich stream of discography, singles, music videos on this show, and I'm so honored when he does. So without further ado, and he's just got inducted into a Hall of Fame, the American Music Entertainment Hall of Fame. So please welcome back to my studio, my beloved Ricky Rebel.
Feels good to be back.
It feels like forever.
Forever.
I know. Yesterday I was like, I can't wait for the show, because we were for a minute, a California minute, seeing each other more than just the show. But I'm in my Ricky withdrawal that's getting a fix this morning. Rebels are marching in, and we're gonna start with breakfast as we usually do, because I want you to start taking a bite of my gratitude sandwich. Top of the bun, things that we're grateful for outside of ourselves. Bottom of the bun, because I like it on the bottom. We're going to do this at the end of the day and model it for you right now. What are some things that you're grateful for inside of yourself, otherwise known as appreciation? So let's start with the outside. And this is one I like to catch up. I don't let them tell me what's going on, because I want to know exactly right now what fabulous things have been happening, Ricky.
I'm grateful for a project that I'm working on right now. It's a movie. I signed a non-disclosure agreement. I can't talk about the details, but it's a big film, and I'm producing music for it. So I'm really excited. Hey.
Oh my goodness. I did not expect that. I love that. Is this the first time you're doing music for a movie?
No, I've had my songs placed in movies before, but this is the first time I'm kind of working in charge of
Writing
the
for.
actual soundtrack, the whole thing. And
Wow.
yeah,
How exciting. I'm so happy for you.
yeah.
Yay, yay, yay.
We'll be doing like the sound effects, that kind of thing that's going on in the film.
I'm going to put my applause and my gong in for
Yeah, that kind of thing.
boost drop. Yeah. Oh, I'm so happy for you. Ooh, I got chills. I'm just thinking back, when we started, and the intentions that we set and all that kind of good stuff. So that's great. I don't
Thank
know.
you.
Yeah. I am grateful. I have so much to be grateful for. I am grateful that I have so much love in my life. I mean, friends and family of choice, and the holidays just bring out the best in me. Maybe not everybody. That's part of our topic today, and not me all the time. I'll say that, but I am grateful for all the people and dogs and not cats, but sorry, except yours.
I
I'm
was
allergic.
gonna say,
I'm
I'm like,
allergic. I know, because I'm allergic. That's the only reason why. That my life is so rich because of the people in it and the love that I feel for them and feel back from them. So for that, I am grateful. What
that's
do you?
awesome.
What's something else you're grateful
Grateful
for?
for this record I'm producing for myself, for my fans as well, of course.
Yes.
It's really coming together. It's an EDM project I've been working on, full EDM music. I don't veer off into other types of sounds. I'm very strict with my goal. I want it to be an EDM album, top to
Yeah.
bottom. Because sometimes in my music, I go in different places, hip hop and pop and rock, and it's all over the place. But this time, I want it to be very strict. And so far, it has a very distinct sound, and I'm happy with it.
That's awesome. Yeah. I hate to sound ignorant, but I'm not even quite sure what exactly that is because obviously it's not something that I dance to. Although I may be dancing to it, and I have no idea that's what I'm
You
dancing
are, you are.
to.
Anytime
Am
you
I?
hear electronic dance music, that's what EDM stands for.
Okay. I know it's a huge thing. One of the guys that I used to race with was a big EDM DJ, Gold Room or Gold something. But
Cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I just want to say hello. We've got the captain of
Oh,
our
hey.
cashew gallery is Robbie. I haven't
What's up,
seen you in a
Robbie?
bit. So happy that you're here. I can tell the rebels are here. We're getting lots of hearts and they're giving us the finger. This one, not the other one. Welcome to the show. We're having breakfast. So if you have any gratitudes, unless you are drive time 8 a.m. now on my NBC News radio station, I'm so glad I'm back at 8 a.m., my original slot, and I can accompany you to work. Please do not text or chat while you're driving. Wait till you get somewhere safe. But love having our rebels in the house as well as other supporters of the show.
Mm,
Let's see. Let's go to the bottom of the bun,
okay.
which is I am grateful for. Look at this cool mug I got.
Mm,
I have decided that this is
I
my
like it.
holiday boyfriend. Right?
Mm,
It's not Santa this
look at
year.
mine.
It is. Uh, better love your cats. Um,
Every day is Catter Day.
that's so cute.
Mhm.
Yeah, this is I think a good holiday date for me is a nutcracker, literally.
Fun.
um Shannon is saying hello.
Hi,
Uh
Shannon.
and Robbie's getting ready. Oh, that's wonderful.
I love
So
that.
yeah.
Robbie's
Um
great.
Bottom of the bun. This is weightlifting, y'all, for you to feel good about yourself, not in the extreme of you're full of yourself, but a lot of us look to other people to give us approval. These days on social media, literally likes. Uh,
Mhm.
and it's a horrible way to measure your worth. So I ask you to go to bed tonight thinking about things that you're good at, things that you accomplished, why you like yourself. Because frankly, you can't approve of yourself. How the fork do you expect somebody else to approve of you? So that's why we do this. Ricky used to hate doing this at the beginning, and now he doesn't love it necessarily, but he's getting very good at it, and I'm so proud of him because
Yeah.
it is my BS, my belief system that the more you like and appreciate yourself, the more you can come into, your incredible, one of a kind, wonderful, talented self. And that goes for all 8 billion of us, not just Ricky.
Yeah.
but that you believe it is so important.
So important.
Yeah. So, what do you like about yourself? Don't make me a liar now.
Okay. What do I like about myself? I like that I am being kinder to myself when it comes to not comparing myself to others. I've been very good at that lately.
Awesome.
I've been better at being appreciative of the things in my life that I have, more aware of what is beautiful in my life, my partner, my family, my cats, my home. I've been more disciplined. I'm just doing all 3.
Okay.
I've been more disciplined in, um, not complaining, and I'm really proud of myself for that. Really
Mm.
detecting when I am complaining and being like, "Okay, I get it, but what's the solution to this?" The thing that you're talking about, or not even say it, not even talk about it. What's the point of talking about it? Let's just do what we can to make it better. So I'm proud of that. I like that.
Yeah, that's the Dr. Marissa's 21-day fast from complaining in action with Ricky, and you're all invited to join that. Just Google Dr. Marissa Asian Open. You'll get to my website and you can join that. That is such a huge thing, because both of us are recovering perfectionists, and it's very easy to be critical of ourselves first and foremost,
Yeah.
and then others, and always looking for what needs to be fixed, which is, not a bad thing. But if that's all you see, then it's never good enough, and then you're never good enough. So that's why it's so wonderful that Ricky is not as hard on himself, and I think that is one of the reasons why more and more great things are coming your way. That's my
I feel that too.
yeah.
Hmm.
I like about myself. Remember when I told you I was afraid that with the inability to fly indefinitely because of the blood clots, that I would lose one of the things that I loved about myself, which is my middle name, no fear, right? And I thought that that would like mess that up, right? Because I could usually go where I want, when I want, how I want, and now I can't fly. And so that was a hard hit, but I was at a concert, front row center,
Fun.
to the queen, the Empress of Soul, Gladys Knight.
What?
Yes.
What?
Yes. So I had no fear in that.
Dang.
When we were all standing to acknowledge her, I looked at her and I raised my Diet Coke. Not thinking that she would see me, lights, and she looked straight at me and she raised her microphone,
Yeah.
right? And I was like, oh my God. And then I'm like, oh, I didn't tape it. So halfway through the show, she was being led to sit down. She's 81, and man, does she have it. And she was sitting down, and as she turned to me, I went like this, just for the halibut, right? Like, no fear, I'm going to do this. Ricky, she did it back, and I have it on tape. And it is on my social, and it is now blowing up. Guess how many views? This is like less than a week ago. So guess how many views right now? Speaking of not caring about numbers, but
Yeah.
for Gladys, and for my
Just
no
Gladys.
fear. How many do you think
What
it
are you
is?
getting? Are you getting like in the 20K? Is it like
391K. Hello.
That's
Right?
big. That's big.
Right. And that came from,
So
how
in the
many
video,
people
you
would
do it
like go like
first?
this?
So
I
you did
went
it
like
first
this.
and then she did it second?
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
my gosh. And you're in the video going like that first?
No, because everybody knows this about me, though. Oh, this is my brand.
I'm like
gonna
looking
bring
at
it
your
up.
social media right now.
No, I'm gonna bring it up because I thought you had seen it, but
I
I
haven't
know
seen
you're
that one,
busy,
no.
so I also don't. I'm a giver, not a receiver. So a lot of times I don't see everybody's stuff, but Okay, I'm gonna bring it up right now because this is like freaking, and it's taken my monthlies. I'm like, what? Every day is like, what? So let's see if I can get. Okay, so here. All right.
Let me see it.
So where is it? It's right here. Okay, see that?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if I can pull the music.
Said to think. We're not
Love it.
gonna kill. It's gotten to the point where we just can't
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Is that crazy?
That is crazy. What were you yelling out?
I didn't yell out.
You
Oh,
didn't yell.
no, that wasn't
Did
me.
you see that?
Huh? Did you
That was
see
you
it?
right now.
Huh?
When in the film,
Yeah.
or while you were playing it, I
Yeah,
heard
yeah.
a voice saying like, "Did you see
Oh,
that? Did you
I
say that in the film?"
don't know. I may have said, "Oh my god."
Yeah.
Yeah, I said, "Oh my god," because she did that.
She didn't do it like this. She was like,
No, but
she
it
was
was
into it.
well, yeah, and it was. I mean,
That's
I
fun.
know she was doing it for me, right? Because I mean, in the middle of a song to go like this is just not. Did you see her eyes look like straight at the camera?
Yeah, yeah.
It was just unbelievable. I was so so it's honestly one of the top 8 moments of my life to have this icon, the Empress of Soul,
Mhm.
connect. Not once but twice. And she
Yeah.
was so like, I love you, not to me, but I mean to everybody and
To the
like
crowd.
thank you and grateful and just so incredibly like you could just tell she was in her element. And I was, 98% of the comments were beautiful, have been beautiful. 2% have not been, and I try to hide those. She's ugly. She's
Aw.
looks so old. She looks horrible. I mean, I don't know why. Anyways, I've told you this before. This is why social media I don't engage because it's just like, okay, whatever. Why do people feel the need to exercise? Everybody has a right to my opinion. Fine, but like, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it. And then this whole thing. One of the women was uh, extrapolating from their own experience. Why don't let her retire? Don't force people to go beyond their. Like, she's done a great job. But let her retire and da da da. And I just said,
Mhm.
which is usually what I don't respond, but I said, I'm sorry. I was there watching her love. And I never want to retire. I want to do what I want to do, I love what I do. I want to do it the rest of my life until, I told my kids, here's the number for Kevorkian's organization. I don't want to, be so fragile and frail that I can't do what I love to do. And I didn't say that part. I just said, you know, it just looked like she really was not being forced to do anything. Like she loved what she do. Well, then, everybody starts, well, I agree with you, or I agree with her. And people are like, uh, you know, uh, well,
Everything's political.
it is so like, but I love it. A person did come on and she said, what I wanted to say, but I stopped myself from responding again because it's just going to get worse, which we know, and you have really changed on that. I'm so grateful for that. But because now everybody's jumping on the bandwagon. My mom is at that age, and da 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 da. And I
Mhm.
wanted to say, y'all don't know unless unless someone comes on here and says, I know I've spoken to Gladys. She loves, right, what she's doing and all of that. Don't MSU University, don't make shiitake up about
Yeah,
a situation you have no clue about,
right.
right? And I didn't put it down. And I'm so grateful. Someone came on and said, y'all, I know, and I am in the like in the inner circle,
Inner
and I
circle.
know she's not being forced, so, and I'm like, oh, thank you, God. And I hearted that one. There's just too many to heart with 347,000. So
Views.
I just had to stop. But wow, Ricky, that's the big thing this week for sure.
Yeah. Well, that's probably why I was getting that discussion was probably why it started going around everywhere.
Yeah. Well, I mean, before the discussion, there's so many people that love Gladys Knight.
Yeah.
And she doesn't allow tagging on hers. So I think I just got the residual love, on that post, which I'm grateful for. I don't take it personally. It's not my, I'm just grateful that she acknowledged peace, which is
Yeah.
to do with celeb. So there you go.
She'd be great on your show. I'm sure she would love to come on.
If there was a way I could contact her,
Yeah.
usually if they have an Insta, I can, message, but you can't get at it. So, but if anybody knows, I should ask David Longoria. Maybe
Yeah, David would know.
would he know? Okay.
Mhm. How to get
And
a
I
hold
had Carol on. Did you know that?
Carol?
Carol Channing, who wrote the
Oh my
Gonna
gosh, yeah.
Fly Now, that one. And she
Mhm.
dated Elvis for 9 months.
Yeah, I
Elvis
met her.
Presley. Yeah. She's a character. She's great.
She is. She's a
Great.
hoot. Was she wearing
Yeah.
her piano?
No, she wasn't wearing her piano, but I've seen her do that.
She
I
wears her
actually
piano ties or shirts and everything.
Yeah, and her big old, what do they call those shoes that are chunky and big? I'm losing it. Anyways, doesn't matter. But, can you vote for them? She and David
Yeah.
and Kathy Garver are up for the Grammy for audiobook something something. So if you just look for their
Yeah.
names, I told David that I would ask you to vote for them.
Yeah. I mean, he invited me to one of their pre-Grammy parties, and she was there. I got to meet her.
Good.
And Diane Warren was there, the greatest
Yes.
songwriter of all time.
Yes, I've met
One
her.
of the greatest songwriters of all time.
Yes.
She's a kooky one. She's funny.
Yeah, she is.
She wore like Snoopy pajamas. It was really interesting.
She's very irreverent.
She's irreverent. I love that about her. Yeah.
Irreverent, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Irreverent.
She's a little, but that
It's funny.
that is a great model to. I think we're both learning how to do and not care so much what other people think and just do what we feel like doing. I think we do that when we dance on the red carpet or stuff like that. That's just, and I hope that maybe this holiday season y'all take on the no fear of what other people think and dance as if everyone's looking.
Yeah.
All right. I saw gratitude here. There it is. I like that never a dull moment with myself, and I always make myself laugh, and I'm at best company. That's awesome, Robbie. I love when people turn being their own worst enemy into their best friend. That's personal
Yeah.
history, and you have that. Shannon says you never age. That's a nice
Aw.
compliment.
Thank you, Shannon.
Sometimes your style gives me Emily King vibes. I love her, great artist. That's a compliment
Emily King.
from Save
you.
Robbie.
I don't know who that is though.
Well, we're gonna have to look it up. Mama's in the house. How
Mama
beautiful
Rebel.
she still is, and her voice still wonderful. Yes, she truly. I mean, elegant, timeless, ageless, everything. AJ is here.
Oh,
Oh,
hon.
I'm so sorry.
AJK Rebel.
Taking a deep breath in. Sending you healing, coolness, that the fever will break, and before the end of the show. Oh, that's daring. But if you're not gonna break that fever, just celebrate being hot. How's that, AJ? I know you're gonna feel better very soon, especially with all the laughing that's going on here today.
Have you ever gotten your palm read?
One time, and they said that I what did they say? I have something weird, of course.
Me too. Me too.
You too, of course. What is yours? What is yours?
Well, I have like 2 straight lines, if you can see.
Oh, like the one that crossed and the one down?
See how they go across like that?
Yeah, that is weird.
Rare. It's called the Simeon line. It means that you see how yours they usually go like up like that and cross.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
my heart line and my head line are aligned or completely together.
Matched.
So it's hard for me to distinguish my thoughts from my feelings. My feelings are thoughts and my thoughts are feelings. Like I can't tell the difference.
That makes total sense. That makes total sense.
Yeah, and we're in the difficult people section of the book.
Why am I not surprised?
Very driven people.
Wow, which goes right with your special birthday book too.
I
You
know.
were
Isn't
born
that
on the
interesting?
day of Bigger Than Life.
Yeah.
I was born on the day of the Velvet Voice. The Velvet Voice. Yeah. Did we figure out what day your mom was born on?
She's March 31st. She's born the same day as the philosopher who said, "I think, therefore I am."
Do we know what the title of her day is?
March 31st is, I can't recall. I cannot recall at the moment.
I'm gonna get it
Yeah, I can't recall Mama Rebels.
right now, so we'll get it. And I don't know. I think we did AJ.
It's something about
March 31st.
being incorrigible in some.
I wonder where you got that from.
Her father, my
Cousin?
grandfather, is the day of the incorrigibles. I remember that. He's a Libra. My mother.
Oh, this is
What is she?
This is so.
I love we're talking about Mama Rebel right now.
I know. I just love this book. Mama was born on the day of tenacity.
There it is. See, I was close.
She had to. Well, I mean, the car accident that she survived.
Oh, yeah.
That's tenacity. If that her soul is tenacious.
She's very tenacious.
Strengths are tenacious, lucid, pragmatic. Weaknesses, repressed, frustrated, and argumentative. Because everybody has a balance.
She's very pragmatic. She's like, you better get your real ID after a while. She's like, honey, why don't you go get your real ID after you do
Did you get it?
Because she knows my
get it?
hair will be done. No, I'm gonna wait till I get my hair cut. I mean, the driver's license is the most important photo you'll ever take. Kim Kardashian.
Oh, you
That's
are
a quote
so
from Kim Kardashian. But it's true. And I just went in recently to renew my license and I took the greatest photo recently. I was wearing just a regular, the key is what you're wearing. I wore like a chocolate colored, like just button up satin shirt. Very, very clean. You don't want to wear things like this, like where they have like you know what I mean? Layers and things going on. It's got to be one color, one thing, very simple. And it was just like on point. My hair was I want to keep this license for just a little bit. Such a good photo. And then you know what the girl taught me too? She said, when I was taking the license, she said, don't look exactly at it. Look a little bit down lower than actual lens. Isn't that weird?
That is weird. I've never heard of that.
She's like, look at the dot underneath the lens. And I did, and it came out really well. So I was like, mult-hyphenate. I'm not sure how to do that.
That's a compliment. That's a compliment. You know what it means, right? Someone told me that like about 6 months ago, and I'm like, is that a compliment compliment. And
Yeah,
they
I
go,
know what that
oh,
is.
absolutely a compliment because you're really good at more than one thing. That's what multi-hyphenate is. And it
Yeah.
goes directly against one of my, I want to get rid of this saying, if that's one thing I do before I die, I want my legacy to say she proved that the saying jack of all trades, master of none is bullshit-talky. That I've insisted my entire life when people told me you can't chase more than one rabbit at the same time. You can't do more than one thing well at the same time. And I'm like, I don't care. I'm doing everything that I love to do. I only know that I'm living this long in that dash. Why only do one thing,
You're that
right?
girl. You're that girl.
I'm that girl. So
Yeah.
multi-hyphenate is the manifestation of
Yeah.
me being validated for what I've insisted on doing all these times. Okay. Did you get it, Mom? We said you were ready. Yeah, I got it to you.
Yeah.
Let's
There's a
see.
little delay.
Yeah, I haven't had my well, I did have my palm read, but I have great memory, but my recall sucks, so I don't even know what the reading was. But maybe we'll have a palm reader on the
Oh
show
yeah,
or
let's get a
something.
palm reader or a
Let's
numerologist too. I met the greatest numerologist. His name was, I think his name was White Feather.
oh,
And he knew my personality from my phone
from
number.
your numbers. What
From
was
my
your
phone
number?
number. My phone number.
Oh,
I can't
oh,
talk about my phone number.
yeah.
But I was telling him, he's like, okay, I get who you are based upon your phone number. And he started talking about you're this, you're that, you're that, you're that. And you like this, but you don't want that, but you da that. I'm like, oh my gosh, it was crazy. And then
Wow.
he did a little tarot on me. And he was telling
So
me, you need to stop driving so fast. You're out of control. And I was at the time driving incredibly fast everywhere. I was a kid. So I was just getting
I'm glad
tickets
you
all
live
over the
far away
place.
from me. Although
And
I am Asian woman driver, so
and then he told me I was racist. He was
I
telling me
know.
he was telling me that,
Friday.
you need to stop trespassing. That was one of his things.
What?
You trespass
How
with
do you
people.
how really? How do
That
you do
means, you walk into a room and you, like, pick up the thing and you, like, start whatever, you just take something, you start doing something with it without asking, "Hey, would it be okay if
Oh.
I, put this on?" Or, "Would it be okay if I," that kinda thing.
Oh,
And he
oh,
was a little bit
interesting.
right about that. I would walk into the room and kinda take over the room and do it.
Do I need to look at what's missing since my birthday when you came over?
My friends have a running joke that, like, "Don't let Ricky near your cute stuff," which I don't do that anymore.
I know, I'm
I'm not
teasing.
hyper klepto, not at all.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But if it's cute, like, for instance, my friend Samantha, she had this really cute, Whitney Houston crop top. I did keep that for a little bit. I gave it back to her. So what did she do? She stole my beautiful pink hoodie. She's like, "No, I'm gonna keep it."
Turn
I'm
around
like,
is
"We
fair play, my
fair
dear.
play." She gets it for a few more months.
Yeah, we should have her. We keep saying we need to have her on. I think it would be hilarious to have her on
Oh,
here.
it'd be so much
It would
fun.
we'd be laughing the entire time, but I would have to she may have to take me shopping because I have a feeling she's gonna, like,
She does have a
violate some
mouth.
of the
She has a
mouth.
mouth.
Exactly, so maybe
She's got a
not.
Sagittarian mouth, and no filter.
FCC violations. But I do need some new clothes, so no, I'm kidding. Um, we have completely derailed breakfast. We're still not done. We're gonna finish it right now, but I hope you continue this with me. I'm here every weekday morning live on this YouTube TV channel. So grateful that I've lasted more than the year that they've said. In fact, we're going on almost 14 years now. So thank you for joining us for breakfast. Please do continue this good life habit, #Blisscipline. Every
Blissful.
morning with gratitude, every evening with appreciation. And then I promise you will sandwich your day in the most positive way. Thanks for joining us for breakfast.
That was the
And
longest breakfast we've
now,
ever had.
what was that?
That was the longest breakfast we've ever had.
You're absolutely right. And we even have not done our station ID break. Which we have to do. Take a break
That's
for
good.
news, weather, and traffic, and a word from our sponsor. But before we do that, I want to give you a hint on what we're talking about when we come back, so that you will come back. What's the topic for the day?
Topic of the day is Straight Talk with co-host Ricky Rebel on holiday purples with Dr. Marissa.
We're going to talk about holiday blues, holiday reds, and holiday purples.
How
Don't
fun.
go away. We'll be right back with more. Take my advice. I'm not using it. Get balanced with Dr. Marissa. We'll be back in 2 and 2. Peace in, peace out.
Take back your
Well, she has been dubbed the Asian Oprah, and she just wants all of us to be happy.
Dr. Marissa, aka the Asian Oprah, says the most important thing you can choose is choosing to be happy.
You are tuned into my weekly talk radio TV show called Take My Advice. I'm not using it. Get balanced with Dr. Marissa.
That's the idea for Dr. Marissa Pay's new book called 8 Ways to Be Happy.
Many of us say, I am my own worst critic. Nobody's harder on me than I am. And my response to that is, stop it! Why are you doing that to yourself? You have to be your biggest fan, because if you can't at the end of the day say, I did a good job, who is? We don't have to constantly be angry at the things that are wrong. Why don't we choose to be happy about things that are right? We have the choice. That's our muscle. And life is so amazing if we can see it.
Take back your life with Dr. Marissa Pay.
And we're back. You're tuned in to Take My Advice. I'm not using it. Get balanced with Dr. Marissa, the morning show here on KCAA NBC News Radio, AM 1050, FM 106.5, the station that leaves no listener behind. That's KCAA, number one talk in the IE. Thank you very much. And home to the Asian Oprah, and streaming everywhere, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and of course my YouTube TV channel, where if you free subscribe and give me the finger, this one, not the other one, you will get an alert every weekday morning for the morning show that I get to host and produce for the last 711 consecutive weeks. And as you can see in the studio, it is time for Straight Talk with myself and co-host
Ricky Rebel.
We're so happy that you're back. We had a very long assets breakfast. And now we're going to get into the topic of the day. And he wore the color. I thought about it. And
I know. I was hoping you would.
Well, I have to go to a thing right after this.
You look
in
cute,
Porter
though.
Valley. Thank you. Oh, I got to show you the skirt.
I love the red on you. It's
From
nice.
China. And it's a special.
Ooh.
Called
I love that.
Called like it's a horse something
Yeah.
in Chinese, but it's silk and it's got like tons of pleats. Can you see
That's
them?
beautiful.
So yeah.
Yeah, I
So,
love it.
do purple, but I figured I would be the red, and
Yeah. Well, if you would have, I would have worn green.
yeah.
I know.
Then okay. Well, next time we see each other.
Yeah.
So what are we talking about? Holiday purples. Obviously, it's a play on red and blue. Holiday blues. Ricky, why don't you talk about the? Usually we do this at the beginning, but we ran out of time. The reality behind the holidays that people may not necessarily talk about, but we all know that it's
Yeah.
stuff that we complain about, and we're allowed to complain right now, and then
Okay.
really quickly, and then we're
Great.
going to go to solution.
Thank God.
Oh, we could talk for at least 2 hours. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, the holidays tends to be a difficult time for people. This time though, I'm feeling really good. So I'm knock on wood for me. I have not experienced holiday blues this year. I just think it's because of the ongoing, being grateful for what's happening in my life, being grateful for the things that I don't get that I don't want. That's a really good one. So I've
Say
been
that
able
again.
to.
You don't get that you don't want.
I'm grateful for the things I don't get that I don't want.
Huh. More?
Yeah.
I'm doing the story. That's why I'm like
Oh, you
distracted.
did a story?
Yeah, just our story. It's late because we were doing breakfast.
Yeah, the holiday blues I think comes along when
Mm.
you are going to be with family members probably that you're uncomfortable being around. I know a lot of people have issues. Right now, one of my family members is on the railing, and I'm going to get her. Hey, hey!
Ah!
Sorry, 1 second.
Whoa! I don't think I've ever heard him. It must be one of the kids, the kitty cat kids. I've
Wow.
never heard you raise your voice like that. What was?
Bean.
Uh-oh.
Talk about holiday blues. If she had jumped off the second story, she's on the railing right now.
Whoa.
Oh, you never see me get mad, huh?
Yeah, I'm like a little speechless.
No, I got a lot
Lord
of
knows
fire.
I better not get on the railing.
Don't ever get. I will go after you. She was
Wow.
about to jump.
Well, how is she out there allowed to be out there then?
No. Like, okay, so we're on the second floor right now, and there's
Yeah.
like this little thing, like a wall, and sometimes she'll climb on top of it and walk across it. But
Okay.
it's very dangerous because she could fall off. And one time she did. She jumped all the way from the top and landed on the bottom.
And she's
And
okay.
she's fine, but I don't know if this time around she's gotten bigger. She's a little since then.
Not as limber. She's
Oh,
healthy.
God, scared. I'm so sorry.
Way of saying you look fat is you look healthy. That's what I was told when I was a kid. All right.
My baby's a chunk.
Yeah, that was a horrible thing. Did I tell you about that?
No. What?
Well, there's a derogatory term that was used on me because I was like the only Chinese person, which was I don't even like to say it out loud, but I'll just say it. It's I was a fat, that word, so they called me a chunk. So the derogatory word is the other one with an I.
Oh.
So they would call me a fat. That is a chunk. So bad memory. Erase,
Memory
erase,
hole it.
erase,
Memory
erase.
hole it. Put it
So,
away. Delete.
Rewind. Okay, what were we talking about? Holiday blues.
Holiday blues.
Before we saw
Family.
Yes.
Before my family member was about to commit suicide over here. Family. Yeah, it's sometimes difficult to be in the room with some people that you don't get along with, right?
Yes.
Maybe I've heard, Facebook issues coming up and Facebook fights, politics, let's say
religion
the P word.
differences. Yeah.
Yeah.
exactly, Yeah.
But lately I've been like totally chill with everyone on that. I'm going to my family's Christmas party on Christmas Eve, and it's going to be a little bit awkward. I guess I could talk about it. Can we talk
Yes,
about it?
please. Yeah.
Okay. So my beautiful cousin, whom I love and adore, her name is Natalie. She got married, and we were close growing up. Now, as we've gotten older, we don't talk as much, but we still love each other 100%.
Mhm.
And Patrick, my guy, I invited him to the wedding. Patrick has Asperger's, right?
I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Did you know that?
No, I
He's on the
didn't know that.
spectrum.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that? Okay, so that
No,
means
I know he's very intelligent, and I know that he's very opposite to you. And I've had him on twice, and
you
I think
couldn't
he's
tell?
brilliant. No, no,
Okay.
I didn't. I couldn't tell. I just thought he was, the typical introverted scientist.
Yeah. Well, he was not having a good time at that wedding, let's just put it that
Oh,
way, and it was flaring up. I felt very uncomfortable having him there, and
yeah,
I felt like it was torture for him, and so I just decided, "You know what?" And and he was not happy on the drive over there. It was a very long drive. He was just very terse. I'm like, "Okay, we're going home. We're going home to be with the
yeah.
kids because I knew that would make him happy, and,
Right, 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 right. How long ago was this?
this was this year. This
That
happened
was
this
this
year.
year. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
So I
so
heard that, through the grapevine, people were very upset that we left early or that we left. We didn't leave that early, but we did leave early.
mm,
Plus it was in the sun. There was all kinds of things that were going on. You
yeah,
know
yeah,
me in the sun.
yeah, yeah,
I had an umbrella, but still, it
yeah.
was extremely hot and summertime. But we're gonna go back and, with all of those people, and I'm just gonna, you know it's a little awkward. I'm sure a
Yeah,
lot of people can relate, right? The things that have happened with your family, it's a little awkward at first, but you
yeah,
gotta get through it, right?
yeah, yeah,
You go in there, you just say, "Hey, I'm sorry, it didn't work out this way, this way, this way," explain yourself and move
yeah,
on, right?
yeah, yeah, absolutely. And so I will chime in on a couple of happy 88 tips. If I have clients who come with similar, things. I don't want to go home for the holidays. It's so uncomfortable. Everybody asks me the same questions. When am I going to get married? When am I going to have kids? What happened with my last job? All the things that make you uncomfortable, right?
Mm.
And my there's one way is to play family dysfunctional bingo, where you go out with a friend and you bet $1, right, who's going to get the most things right, and you list all the things that you're expecting to have happen. If you get them right, you get points, and then they take over. That's the fun way of doing it. The self development happy 88 personal mastery part of that is to recognize that no one can really say anything to you that will affect you unless you believe at some level that that is true, and that's you beating yourself up. So that African American saying that I love, there is no enemy outside of you if there is no enemy within you. So once
Mm,
you have been okay with, yeah, you know what? I can be a little bit loud. I can be a little bit belligerent. I can be a little bit stubborn. I'm fabulous 88% of the time. 12% of the time I step in it. I'm not perfect. And that's the part that they saw last time. And I'm not going to even apologize at it. And I'm not going to go to MSU University making shiitake up about what they're saying.
yeah,
Right. And when people come to me and say, I heard somebody saying something about you, I say, thank you very much. I don't want to know. Right. If it's a real problem for them, they can come and talk to me. I don't want to be mad at you for saying something and kill the messenger. But this is really advanced personal mastery. You are so secure and happy with yourself. Patrick's not perfect, but you love him. And 88% of the time, he's fabulous. And
yeah,
your relationship is fabulous. So why allow someone else's discomfort to ruin your own experience? This may be the last time I see these people. Who knows what's going to happen? I want to feel as good as possible everywhere I go and whoever I am with. That's my role. Am I having the best feeling thought right now? Am I feeling good right now? And if I'm not, what am I thinking about that's making this difficult? Well, they said, I heard they said, well,
yeah.
that was then, right? This is now. what would be funny? Oh, well, what would be funny is if I pantsed someone right now. I'm just kidding. Right. What would be funny right now, or what would be nice right now is if I went to someone and I looked in their eye and I said, I just love the way you find something fabulous to wear every time I see you. Or I love the way that you care and show care for mama. I love the way that I'll tell you, if you do, that's the happy 88 challenge. 8 drive-by compliments. So
Mm,
instead of dreading where you're going for the holiday and giving you blues, is
yeah,
take it on yourself to pay 8 different compliments
cool.
and see if that doesn't turn
Yeah.
it purple.
I literally do that naturally when I walk into a room, with my family members included. Like, "Oh my gosh, you look so good," because they do. Some of them look really great. I'll compliment them on their hair, or what they're wearing, or anything like that, and it does lighten the mood for sure, and allows people
Yes.
to, take away the little
Angst.
angst or nerves or whatever is going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny that we care so much about what our family members think. It's just interesting,
Yeah. They
because
say you revert to the age that you
oh, is that
had
true?
the issues. Yeah, you become that. And
Yeah.
the only one that can control that is you, because they're
Mm,
never going to be what you want them to be. That's like going
yeah.
to the tractor for milk, right? So if you are, if that family member always drinks too much during the holidays, most likely ain't gonna do it again, and most likely it ain't gonna be pretty. And oh well, right?
Yeah.
Clara, welcome from the
Ooh,
UK.
UK.
Yes, no, you're not
Just
the
a cup of
only one.
tea.
Yeah,
Let's have
I'm
some tea and
so
crumpets.
glad. I actually spent some time in Cobham, Surrey.
Oh, I
Uh,
love London.
yes, I lived in Brussels for 2 years, but thank you
Mm.
for tuning in. Your time difference, you're up right now. This is, because I know it. The UK is one of the most difficult times to do a workshop when I do a workshop there, because the time is so.
So
What time
far.
is it over there? Yeah. If you're still here, I would love to know what time it is. We are like to the end of the show, so let's talk about holiday reds
Okay.
before we run out of time. Holiday reds are, I can't believe people are driving like crazy. And you walk into a store and everybody's like,
Anger?
"Ugh," or what are you doing? What are you looking at? And how dare you? I heard like people like flipping each other off over nothing
Really?
the other day at the market. I was like,
Oh,
what?
yeah, I got someone, like, honking at me yesterday. It was really interesting.
Crazy. So what the holiday reds are real. You do not have to participate in that reel. You can disengage. So here's some happy 88 tips. When someone you see is like starting to, you can walk by them and go, just breathe, just breathe. No, that'll piss them off even more.
Mhm.
But for yourself, you could do that. Or another one is let it go, let it go. Start singing
Let it
Frozen.
go.
And that way you will turn purple instead of red.
I love that, I love that. I
Yeah.
literally when that guy was honking and having a hard time, I was like, "Oh, that's so sad." Like, I really do, I felt bad for him. He's upset, It's
Yeah.
sad.
Yeah. It's
Or
like,
anybody, one person said a really nasty comment to me recently on social media,
mm,
and, I forget what it was about. Oh, because I said something nice about Nicki Minaj, okay? Nicki Minaj is getting a little controversy, regarding she did a speech at the UN and whatever, she's getting involved politically, so there's gonna be backlash,
right.
like front lash and backlash for that.
I
But
like
it's
that.
to this point where you can't even say you like Nicki Minaj because 'cause I've always liked Nicki, and then I said it, and this person, like, said some really nasty things back to me, and I thought to myself, I was like, "Wow, it must be really hard to be her," because she's looking at all of these flaws in me, that because she sees all of those flaws in herself, and that's
Mm,
really sad.
mm. It is very sad.
Yeah.
And what you think of me is none of my business.
Right. And it's like that's holiday res. That's people like
That
who are
total
stressed out.
holiday.
They're stressed out, and I think another thing that makes people sad and mad in this time is like we're coming to the end of the year and people are thinking about what did I accomplish with my life? Did I do enough? Did I da 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 da? But look at what this person accomplished with, and there was all the comparisons going on. So what I do is this year I'm not going to do a recap reel on my year because if people want to see my year, they can look at my social media account. They can see all the wonderful things that happened in my life. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to show off my numbers on Spotify. I'm not going to do anything like that because I feel like it's really not important. I feel like it's just showing off things like that. It's just not important. Does that
Good for you. Good for you.
I'm already celebrating my life. I don't need to put a big my life is so great. I mean, those are people who are really a lot of times the most miserable who have to
Right. Measuring your outsides with, my insides is the
yeah.
expression. So that's such progress. Not like I'm not saying like a
No,
teacher
you're right. It's true. I was
are, right?
no, I
But
have come a long way.
seriously, I'm happy for you because it makes
Yeah.
you happier. That's the true, measure. It's not making me proud. Although it feels nice when someone says to me, I'm so proud of you. But that if that's the foundation of feeling good, you maybe have a little like rocky, shaky ground there because tomorrow you may do something they don't like and then they're not proud of you. And if you can't say, well, most of the time, and here's the saying that I actually have my clients put under their mirror so that they see it when they brush their teeth in the morning and they see it when they brush their teeth at night for the happiness coaching. It says, have I done the best that I can with the time that I have and the resources I have? And the answer is always yes, right? You cannot do better than how you do. You're never going to get it wrong and you're never going to get it done. That's life, right? So in every moment, everyone does the best that they can with the time they have and the resources they have. So let's just chill a bit on ourselves, chill a bit on other people. That's the purple rain. Let the
Yeah.
purple rain on you so that you have a great holiday 88% of the time. If someone pisses you off, take a deep breath. Inside your head, you could say, if I look like you, I'd be miserable too. But don't say that out loud. And just smile. That day when we did that thing and I was the MC, my face still hurts from my smile being pasted on. But hey, everybody thought it was great. And that's the most important thing is that I did the best that I could. I couldn't control stuff. Right. And most
Yeah.
of the time, no one can control. You can't control other people's reactions. You
No.
think you can. Right. When you
Mm.
grow up, your parents say to you, well, meaning nothing against mom here, but all parents say, if you did this, I wouldn't be so mad. Right. Or if you didn't say that, I wouldn't be so mad. So you think you can control other people's happiness, but reality is you can't. You just do the best that you can. That's my final word. Ricky, what's your
I
final
love
word?
that final word. My final word is everybody just do your best to look at your life and what you are grateful for and less about what you're not grateful for. And you're going to be more grateful and more beautiful things are going to come into your life.
That's the law of attraction.
Yeah.
Great final word.
Thank
I
you.
love you so much.
I love you too.
I love
Thank
all
you.
of the rebels today who participated. AJ, I can't tell. I was looking for the number before. I think it
What is
means
it?
you went down. Fever went a little bit something. I think it's down. I couldn't remember.
That's still
what it
high.
was. It's still high, but I think it was
Babe.
higher, right?
Oh, okay. Well, it wasn't 102. He would have had to go into the hospital.
No. He was 101.8, I think. I don't know why I can't see it in the
You
thing.
can't be 108. I think
Oh,
you'd
yeah, it was. Look.
well 101.8. Okay.
Right. So, oh
Oh,
no,
I thought he was like 108 period. I was like, he's gonna die.
it went down. I said it would go down.
Oh yeah, it has gone
And it
down.
did go down. And that makes me very happy. All right, folks. This is our last broadcast before next year. So I am so grateful for all of y'all. I love you, Ricky. Bye, Mom. I love you too. It's all about balance. Peace in, peace out. World peace through inner peace. Ricky, take us out.
And now go and have the best weekend ever.